I'm making plays. Y'all know where to find me, you be looking center stage. 24/7, we ain't never taking breaks. Got a lot to learn, think you better know the game. Yeah, y'all done lit the match. Finally got the belt, now I think I'll give it back. At 24/7 grind, put me on the map. I think you probably should try to study how I move, that's a fact. Yeah, y'all lit the match. I got the belt and I ain't gon' give it back. Yeah, y'all lit the match. I got the belt and I ain't gon' give it back. Yeah, I'm making play. And I can do this all day, you know I'ma make it play. Yeah, I'm making play. And I can do this all day, you know I'ma make it play. To the bank, yeah, they call me Showtime, y'all know who to thank. Got the pressure on, gotta do this real big, no thing. I'ma get the dub, what do y'all think? Yeah, I'm making plays, y'all know where to find me, you be looking center stage. 24/7, we ain't never taking breaks. Got a lot to learn, think you better know the game, cause I've been making plays. Yeah, I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I'ma make it play. Yeah, I'm making play. And I can do this all day, you know I'ma make it play. Wait for it all, yeah, the winner takes all. Keep for it all, yeah, the winner takes all. Winner takes all, winner takes all. 'Cause I've been making plays. Better know the game. 'Cause I've been making plays. Better know the game. Yeah, I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I'ma make it plays. Yeah, I'm making plays. And I can do this all day, you know I'ma make it plays.
What's up, party people of the AACL? Oh, Michaela's already dropping the ball. Unbelievable.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find it.
Unbelievable. Hey, welcome
You're
to
fired.
the. There you. No, yeah, you're fired. Welcome to the shit show that is the AACL, the All American Collegiate League. What's going on? What's happening? What's cracking? I know it's been a couple weeks since you heard from me, but now you're hearing loud and clear. Hopefully, you're hearing me loud and clear. If you guys have any, if there's any issues, let me know. I've got both Michaela and Holdorf on the soundboard, so this ought to be interesting tonight. Yeah, there you go. Here's the deal tonight. Welcome to AACL Season 3, Week 1 matchups, rivalries, and playbooks. Let me just say a couple things. So number one, I've got graphics made for your Week 1 opponents. I've got graphics made for your rivalries. I have changed something about rivalries. When we had an odd number of teams, we were going to roll with 2 rivals. I have now scaled that back to only 1 rivalry per team, per school. Fuck off. And that is going to be in Week 15. So when you see your rivalry, you're also going to see it. So you're getting 2 weeks worth of schedules tonight. You're going to get Week 1, and you're getting Week 15. And the rest of it will be out sometime next week once we get it all together. Thank you very much. I got to tell you, doing a schedule of this magnitude, pain in the ass. So I've recruited a couple people like Benji and Keith and stuff to help me out. Hey, if she said it was a pain in the ass, that's a whole nother story. Hey, yo. Hey, did you ever find the bump yet, Michaela? Dun, 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 dun. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Bump. I guess better late than never. Fuck.
Well, I think we can fire Michaela.
I mean, fuck.
Or we can just kick Holdorf out of the booth.
Kick Holdorf out of the booth. Either way.
Hey, I'm the
All
one
right.
who found it.
So that wait a minute. So that means if Michaela's fired and Holdorf gets kicked out of the booth, then I got to do double duty, and I'm not down with that. So fuck that. We're not doing that. All right, let's see who's in the chat. Stream Elements was your first person. What do you know? Welcome, Stream Elements. I haven't seen you in a while. Merle, what's up, bro? First person in. And then Zach, Braden B219, Boomberry, Will Todd, DTX FTX70, Gunny, subscribing for his 40th consecutive month. On top of that, if you look at the very top of the chat, you'll see he is also the number one gift giver. It's scrolling across right now with 100 gift subscriptions. Unbelievable. Gunny is the man. Nate Hall is also in the house. Braden is also a new subscriber. Braden, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. Dave Axis is here. What do you know about that? That guy. Can't do a show without that guy, I guess. Keith is here.
Wrong. Are you kidding me? That is just stupid.
That is just stupid. First time chatter, CR1MS0NPY. Well, I guess Pyro. Something on Pyro. Crimson. Oh, Crim. That's probably Crim. Crim's on Pyro. Crimson Pyro. Oh, Crim's. I like it better. Crim's on Pyro. Well, but dude, it's like numbers and caps and lowercase. It's like harder than my fucking password. Right.
You gotta look beyond that stuff, Dave.
I'm not looking beyond shit. All right, here we go. Anyway, first time chatter. So welcome, bro. Coco Punch 88, first time chatter as well. Twiggy is here along with Nick Warner. Eagles in the house. Will Todd giving out a gift subscription, and Nick Warner is the recipient of that. Attaboy. Bob Funk's in the house. What up, Bob? You are drunk. You are drunk. My soundboard people suck.
Please hold.
You were drunk.
Oh my gosh, Becky. All right.
There's so many sounds.
I know it's too many. We have to organize it. You received a level 1 hype train emote. Oh, I want to share that bitch. Let's share it. All right. Here we go, folks. Ready? Here's your. And there it is. There's your hype train emote. Where'd I leave off? Yogi. Yogi's in the house along with Mac Dre. Mac, what's up? Gluda's here. Churchill is with us. Blake is also in the house along with the man with the best T-shirt in the whole wide world. David Leathers is here. Private Clams, Doug Britton, Michaela, Benji. Holy shit. You know what? I think these lists are getting so long that I might have to start saying who the fuck is not here. Hey, yo. Howitzer McPimps a lot, says Benji. And Ron Haynes sneaking in under the wire. All right, folks. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just real quick. I just want to congratulate Auburn again on winning the Season 3 AACL preseason tournament. That is 3 trophies in a row for them to put in their trophy case, so congrats to them. Also want to say a couple things. I know there's been a lot of interesting comments in this server, a lot of interesting questions, a lot of interesting things going on the last couple weeks. So let me address a couple things here. First and foremost, it has always been the plan in this league to move to the new game. It's one of the reasons I started this league, or started it back up. Not season 1. Season 1 was a whole different thing. It was just a coaching league with me and 24 of my buddies. But when we came back in season 2, the goal has always been, because the rumor was already out about the new college game coming out, that after we got a couple seasons under our belt with Revamped, that we would move on to the new college game whenever it came out. We knew it was going to come out this year sometime. We didn't know when. And we now know it's coming out in July. With that, the plan also has always been for you to be able to take your college player and export him or, get drafted into Madden. Now, if that's Madden with regular teams, Madden relocation teams, or if they have a mod by the time we get to that point, maybe we'll do some custom teams. I don't know. But we will do something. It will not be on the level of the AACL unless somebody decides they want to take it over and take it to that level. It's just something else for your player to do, for you to see what your college player can do in the pros. And this is how it breaks down. You play 5 seasons in the AACL, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and returning senior. Then you get drafted. As soon as your player gets drafted, you get to start another freshman in the AACL. Now, when that second player is ready to graduate, your first player is 5 years into their 10-year pro career. At that point, you can make a third player. So you will have a freshman, a rookie, pro rookie, and a 5-year pro, and that will be the cycle. So you could always be cycling in new players. You can have a player. You'll always have probably 2 pros, 1 at first, obviously, but 2 pros and 1 college player all the time. So you'll always have something to do, somebody to progress, someone to fucking put gear on, games to watch, all that shit. That has always been the plan since we came back for season 2. That being said, I don't know why some people think that we aren't going to do it. I don't know why there's been a few people saying things won't change next season or whatever, but it doesn't matter. I'm really, and I don't mean to sound like a dick, but I'm the only voice who counts when it comes to this. This is what I'm doing. Now, I get a lot of counsel from, we have a board of regents. We have all my ADs, friends, longtime friends in here for, like the last 5 years. I counsel, I ask them questions, I have them vote on things, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, who is it? Which president was it that said the buck stops here? Was that Eisenhower? The buck stops here. And that has been my vision. That has been my plan. And that's the way we're doing things. So just wanted to clear up any confusion that you may have on the direction of this league. Oh, was it Truman? Thank you, Will Todd. I appreciate that. And if you have questions about it, you can DM me. Now, I have not been very good responding the last couple of weeks for obvious reasons because I've been gone. But as most of you know, number one, I'm an over-communicator. I communicate to make sure you always have all of the updated information. But I'm very good at responding as well. So if you have questions, or whatever, or need clarifications on something, you can always DM me, and I will respond to you. All right. So with that out of the way, let's talk about Season 3 before we get into the matchups, rivalries, and playbooks. Season 3 will be we'll continue with this. Here, watch your screen real quick. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Games will always be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have 16 teams. That's 8 games a week. And we are adding a weekly show on Tuesdays. So first show on Tuesday and first games on Wednesday and Thursday will always be at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern is kickoff time for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The show will be only on Tuesdays. It'll be at 7. Second game Wednesday and Thursday will be at 8:30, which is technically the first game on Tuesday. And then the late game for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be 10 p.m. So all you got to remember is shit starts at 7 and it ends around 11:30. 7, 8:30, and 10 are your start times. Pope the Goat, first-time chatter, what's up? Welcome. Ray's in the house as well. Who else popped in here while I was yapping? Anybody else? Gunny says, I heard Dave Axis is sending all ADs a copy of the new game from it. Yeah. See, like I said, Gunny, there's a lot of bad fucking rumors going around, bro. And that's one of them. Thank you very much. So just remember, the AACL is 5 days a week, right? Mondays you do your training. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are the games. Friday you go to class. You're off on the weekends. It's not that hard to fucking remember. So that's the deal. So if you are confused about at this point, I don't know how you could be confused at this point about Mondays and Fridays. It's not that hard. It's literally noon to noon. It's not that hard. But if you're confused or you have questions or need clarifications, you can talk to your AD or you can DM me as well. Let me see if there's anything else I want to tell you about Season 3. I think that's it. All right. So in the chat, real quick, do you guys want to see Week 1 matchups first or rivalries first? Actually, let's do Week 1 because I know I asked it. I just said, hey, what do you guys want to see? And then I told you what you want to see. Right? Didn't I say the buck stops here?
You're fired.
Hey, I wish I was fired. I go to class, but I hate class. Yeah, I get it, Pope. Fuck, I hated college too, man. It was terrible. Just Nate says, I just want to figure out who Ohio State gets to whoop on. Whoa. I'm glad you put the LOL behind it. Hey, yo.
Wrong.
Nate's out there with jokes and shit. All right. Let's go. Let me make sure I got this right. Woo, look at that. Let's go with AACL Season 3 Week 1 matchups. All right. This is who you are playing this Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now, these are just the matchups. The actual schedule, the broadcast schedule will be put out probably tomorrow. I'm going to see if Ray can stay up for a little bit. If not, I can figure it out. But we're going to transfer these games and then put them in the spreadsheet so broadcasters can start signing up for the game. So this is not in order. This is just who you are playing in your week 1 matchup. All right, here we go. Here's the first one. The first game is away team at home team. What do you think about that, guys? Thank you. Golf clap. Did you like that? No?
Are you kidding me? That is just stupid.
Is that a little too anticlimactic for you there? Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Oh, zip it. All right, here we go. The first game to be revealed. Prediction started. Oh, what's the prediction? What has Holdorf got for us now? I can't.
Oh, you will see.
Win channel points if you make the correct prediction. I can't wait. I'm not doing anything else until I read this shit. Hold on a second. Will Dave grow hair in the rest of his lifetime? Can we fire Dave? Well, we already know the answer to that one. I will bet all of the channel points on no. All right, here we go. Who's got the drum roll ready? The very first game to be revealed for Season 3, Week 1 is a rematch of the AACL Season 3 preseason tournament. The number 1 team in all the land lately, and when I say lately, I mean pretty much fucking forever, except for Season 1, is Auburn, and they will be playing at Penn State. By the way, the rankings won't come out until next week either. We'll do those. The first show will be this upcoming Tuesday, where we will reveal rankings on that show. So that's why there's no rankings here. So Auburn will play at Penn State in Week 1. Game number 2 to be revealed. Season 3, Week 1 matchup is Ohio State at Notre Dame. The Buckeyes and the Fighting Irish, another rematch from one of the games in the tournament, if I'm not mistaken, and 2 of the upcoming younger teams, along with, I think, Nebraska. I would say Ohio State, Notre Dame, and Nebraska have shown the most so far of the new teams. The Rap Battle Cup. That's not a bad idea, Eagle, actually. The Rap Battle Cup. Just the Eric Rap Battle Cup. Wait a minute. Oh, wah. Wait, the shit Rap Battle Cup. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. The third game to be revealed, the third matchup to be revealed for Season 3, Week 1 is Mizzou at UNLV. Now, if you guys remember, this is also a rematch from the tournament. In round 1, UNLV traveled to Missouri. It was the first overtime game we had, and UNLV squeaked it out in overtime. So, first three games are all rematches from the Season 3 preseason tournament. Hold on, sorry. Hey, I didn't mean DM me now during the show, people. Fuck. All right, here we go. Your fourth game. This will get us halfway home for Week 1. The fourth matchup for Season 3, Week 1 is Miami at Iowa, which, by the way, I just realized is also a rematch from the tournament where Miami doubled up Iowa 70-35. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, that game was also in Iowa, wasn't it? Or was it at a neutral field?
Shut up, Dave.
I'm asking. I don't remember.
No.
It was at a neutral field?
Yeah.
It was at Iowa.
I think it was at Iowa, bro. I feel like it was.
No, that was at Iowa State. You
No?
did wrong.
I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was at
It was
Iowa.
in Michigan.
It was. He's just like, oh, it was in Ohio. It was in Pennsylvania. It was in Florida. It was in Cuba. He doesn't know.
I don't fucking know.
All right, we don't remember, but that is the game where Miami doubled Iowa up.
You're fired.
70-35. So, Miami over under has been set at 50, says Keith in the chat. Uh-oh. Yeah, right, Merle? It's almost like the tournament all over again, but kind of different. All right, here we go. Game number 5, or your fifth matchup, if you will, for Season 3, Week 1 in the AACL is Florida at Tennessee, a classic SEC matchup that will happen right here at Neyland Stadium. The Florida Gators at the Tennessee Volunteers. Winkler versus Gunny. That is going to be a great matchup. And for anybody who knows, in real life, this is a pretty testy rivalry. So even though this is not a rivalry game, if we had two rivalries, that would probably be Florida and Tennessee's other rivalry. But it's not, because it's not being played in Week 15. So there's a little insight for you. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, matchup number 6 in the AACL Season 3 Week 1 is Alabama at Kansas. I just realized we have to check, but Michaela, is this also a rematch from the tournament? Benji, you're in there. Benji, did you play Alabama in the tournament?
Yes.
I feel like they played in like the first round or something, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Wow, I think Merle's on the ball. Merle knows what's up. Benji, did you win or did Alabama win? I don't have all that at my fingertips. I probably should, but I don't. Oh, by the way, I forgot. We're also going to be doing the raffle at the end of this, by the way, for those who actually responded to my ping yesterday. We both won. Florida has won 17 last night against Tennessee. Keith, you can suck it, bro, and I think you're just pulling stats out of your ass. I think you're just making shit up as you go along. All right, so because it will give away the last one, I will show the next two at the same time. So your final two matchups for AACL Season 3 Week 1 are LSU at Nebraska, which is, here's the thing. A lot of teams played each other in the tournament, so chances are a lot of games were played. So a lot of chances a lot of this is going to happen anyway. Can you get some bonus channel points? I guess if you bet that I'm not going to get fired, probably. LSU at Nebraska. If I remember correctly, Nebraska played at LSU and won in the tournament. I don't think Syracuse and Virginia Tech played. So I think out of the 8 matchups, 6 of them are some sort of rematch from the tournament, and the only 2 that I think is Florida, Tennessee, and Syracuse, Virginia Tech. But they might have played each other too. Who knows for sure? Maybe they all played each other. I don't know for sure. But this is what we have for Week 1. Now, once again, let me reiterate in case you weren't here a few minutes ago. This is not the order of the games. I will work on it tonight with Ray, and we'll put it in the broadcast spreadsheet for the broadcasters to start signing up, but then I'll post it in the broadcast schedule. Does everybody have access to that? I think they do. So there you go. Auburn at Penn State, Ohio State at Notre Dame, Mizzou at the Runnin' Rebs, the Hurricanes against the Hawkeyes. Does Florida? Let me see, Keith. You seem to be on top of this fucking Florida Tennessee thing. Does this rivalry have a name? The Gators and the Vols, Alabama and Kansas. The U at Iowa rematch time. Yep, says Crimson. Hey, who are you, real quick? Crimson Pyro. Who are you? Tell me who you are in the league. LSU at Nebraska and Syracuse at Virginia Tech. There is your Week 1 matchups for Season 3, starting next Tuesday after the show. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. Thank you very much. On Tuesdays, I mentioned the show will start at 7. The show will only go for an hour. That'll be a separate broadcast. Then the 2 games on Tuesday will be 1 broadcast, and then Wednesday will be 1 full broadcast, and Thursday 1 full broadcast. We will do back-to-back-to-back games. We will not take breaks like we did in the tournament. We only took breaks in the tournament because there were so many games. So just so you know, that's how we're gonna work it. All right, let me see. I gotta put this thing back. Oops, hold on. Boop. I gotta put this back up because I don't want you guys to see the next thing either. All right, any questions or comments on this before I move on to rivalries? Let me see who we got here. We play. Oh, Merle says they did play Florida in the tournament. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of. I know a few of these were actual rematches, especially the Auburn Penn State one. But at the end of the day, chances are, if you played a few teams, maybe you're playing them again. 3rd Saturday in September. Oh, that's right. And then the Alabama one is like the 3rd Saturday in October or some shit. Merle says game 1, I believe. So, or game 1 in the losers bracket. Either way. All right, let's move on to I want to make sure I don't fuck this up. There we go. AACL Season 3 rivalries. So these will be your Week 15 games, your very last games of Season 3. So you're getting the bookends tonight. You're getting the parentheses. You're getting Week 1. You're getting Week 15. You'll get the rest of in between sometime next week whenever we get over the headache of trying to figure that shit out. Eagles. Too soon? Is it too soon for that? Well, a couple of them actually transferred. The rest of them are just hanging out. I guess they don't want to play this season. I don't know what. All right. Your Week 15 rivalry, your rivalries for Season 3, which will be your Week 15 opponents. The very first one is the most obvious one, Alabama and Auburn. Now, they were rivals last season. Auburn played at Alabama, so they will flip-flop this season, and Alabama will travel to Auburn in rivalry number 1 of Week 15. Rivalry number 2 for Season 3, Week 15 is Ohio State and Penn State. I mean, come on, Ohio and Pennsylvania, the states against each other. This is just a natural-born fucking rivalry anyway. This will be good. As a matter of fact, I think they played in the tournament. I think everybody played everybody in the tournament. We should have just done the group play and did a round robin or some shit. All right. Game or rivalry number 3 for Season 3, Week 15 in the AACL is Kansas at Iowa. Now, this is a ongoing rivalry. I think this is the 3rd season that they are rivals. Last season, Iowa traveled to Kansas, so this season Kansas will be traveling to Iowa. Pope the Goat says, yeah, we don't like each other at all, Ohio and Pennsylvania. I kind of figured that, bro. Yogi, thank you for the 100 bits, cheering the 100 bits. I think you did it earlier, too, so thank you for that. Appreciate that. That helps the site quite a bit. Or not the site. What is this called? The Twitch channel? Iowa and Kansas, BFF, says Benji in the chat. All right, let's get halfway home for Season 3, Week 15 rivalries. Number 4 is oh, you know this one was coming. Come on now. Now, I think it could have been Mizzou and Indiana if Indiana had stuck around, but Indiana probably would have had Syracuse anyway, so this is probably a natural-born rivalry. Isn't this the border war or something? What do you guys call this thing, Michaela? Is this the border war, or is that Kansas and Missouri?
That would be Kansas and Missouri.
Right.
We haven't really had a rivalry with Mizzou since we left the Big 12.
Oh, well, there's that you're not there. However, there's a nice little rivalry sparking up in the chats I see in the pub between some Missouri peeps and some Nebraska peeps, so that will be fun as well. What else we got here? Key says easy W. Ouch. All right, here we go. All right, we're halfway home. Let's get to number 5. The 5th rivalry of Week 15, Season 3 in the AACL is UNLV and Virginia Tech. And some of you may be wondering, Dave, how are UNLV and Virginia Tech a rivalry? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. I will tell you. 2 things. Number 1, UNLV is a new team. They don't really have any natural rivalries. They'll probably have a natural rivalry or a semi-natural West Coast rivalry next season when Oregon comes in. Also, Ohio State will probably move on to Michigan, so Penn State's going to have to find a new one next season as well. However, Doug Britton and Robo both came from Virginia Tech to UNLV. Britton is the AD. He left, and he recruited over Robo. He stole Virginia Tech's quarterback right out from underneath him, and Virginia Tech must not be happy about that. So Virginia Tech will have the home field advantage. Look at Pope the Goat already doing the not putting the M shit in. That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, we almost had a Syracuse UNLV rivalry because of Chad and Eagle, but this one makes a little more sense, especially since, let's go on to the next one. Oh, shit, I just fucked this up. Hold on. All right, let's go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rivalry number 6 in Week 15 will be Tennessee and LSU. Now, this is an SEC matchup, but more importantly, it is Frank versus Gunny, the two new owners of LSG. Or I'm sorry. What's it called, Michaela? Sorry. Oh, it's Bossier now, huh? All right,
Yeah,
LSG /ACA /Bossier City. In the SFL, so Frank versus Gunny is your 6th rivalry. Your 7th rivalry, I'm not going to do these one at a time because I think they each deserve their own little drum roll. So rivalry number 7 is... Of course it's Eagle and Wink. Florida will be playing at Syracuse because Syracuse played at Florida last season in the rivalry. And this is just natural. It's Eagle and Wink. Syracuse almost had an Ohio State one. Is it me, you guys, or is it just that Eagle has a lot of rivals in this league? He's got Wink. He's got Nate. He's got Chad. Is there anybody that's not a rival of Eagle in this league? Just asking for a friend.
He's apparently starting to go after me for no reason.
Oh, now he's starting one with you. What is up with this guy? Lots of people hate me. I'm okay with that. Haters going to hate. All right, so that means the very last, the final rivalry for Season 3 that we'll play in Week 15 is... You know we had to save convicts versus Catholics for the very last one. Notre Dame at Miami, Week 15. Let's get it on. That's going to be some fun. I cannot wait for that. And there are your rivalries. There they are. So you've got your Week 1. Let me pull that back up. Boom. And you've got your Week 15. Boom. And that's that. That's the first two main things why you came here. Now, I ran out of time to make graphics for playbooks. So I'm just going to list them to you now. We'll make a graphic later.
You're fired.
But here are your playbooks for Season 3. I forgot to write down one. Shit. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to tell them to you. I will tell you this. Florida, Ohio State, UNLV, and Iowa are the only 4 teams that are going custom playbooks. The rest, you'll just have to find out when I do a graphic because I forgot to write one of them down, and I don't want to leave them hanging. So,
You're fired.
Yep, so that's that. So let's do this. Let's move on to... Oh, not that one. That was... How about that one? All right. This is probably the last thing we're going to do unless people have questions or whatever. We're still over 30 people.
I have a question.
Good to see more than 30 people staying up after 10 o'clock in this league. What do you got?
When are you doing the PST plan guesses?
Oh, I'm just going to do something different because there's only a couple of you that won, so it's not worth doing a whole wheel for it. I'm going to do something different.
Gotcha.
I might actually just give all 3 of you something because you were only 3 that won out of everybody. So, I live central, so it's only 9 p.m. Oh, suck it. All right, here we go. There are 35 people that as of earlier today, when I wrote this list, that reacted to my ping yesterday. That was a very long, a very big ping, but it was also very important. So here are your numbers if you're listening. Number 1 is Rat Lord. Number 2, CGQ. Number 3 is T-Roy. 4, David Leathers. 5 is Jobo. 6 is Clams. 7 is Art. 8 is Corn. 9 is Nate. 10 is Guy. 11 is Malachi Strong. I don't know who you are, Malachi Strong, but I love that name. 12 is Michaela. 13, Lil Cy. Did Lil Cy win something recently? Because I checked my list, and I don't have him written down. Does anybody know? Lil Cy, if you're listening, let me know if I owe you something. 14 is Eric Rap Battle. 15 is Dre Pope. 16, Chris Lee. 17 is Beard, or Duke, as you guys know him here. Number 18 is Jimbo. 19 is Ron Haynes. 20 is Gerald Pope. Are these guys related? Dre Pope and Gerald Pope. Are you guys related? 21, Krieg. 22, Yogi. 23, Will Todd. 24 is Bo Morpheus Jr. Candy Cane, what's up? Is it the only person who jumped in? Coco Punch. Oh, Coco Punch, you're Malachi Strong. Okay. Where did I leave off? Bo Morpheus Jr. was 24. Anastasia is 25. Bob Funk, 26. Oh, I fucked this up. Hey, if it lands on 27 or 28, we don't get a winner. Hold on a second. 27, 28 are nobody. Actually, 27 is me and 28 is Lisa now, just to make it work. I don't know why I went
We
from...
end up looking like a monkey fucking a football
Dude,
out there.
my list literally goes from 26 to 29. Fuck 27, 28. They can suck it. All right, 26 is Funk. Then we jump up to Ray, 29. If it goes on 27 or 28, I'll just re-fucking spin it. Frank the Franchise Wade is number 30. Chase Daniels, 31. Joseph Delaney, 32. Rob Foraker, 33. Worm is 34. And Crazy Canuck is 35. Eagle, I don't even want to hear you talk about math. Private Clams, I'll give you a pass on it just because you don't know how amazing I am yet. So, but Eagle already knows. So, all right, here we go. Let's spin for some AACL swag. Thank God it didn't land on 27 or 28. Number 18 is Jimbo. Jimbo, shoot me a DM with your address, and I'll get some swag sent out to you at some point. I don't know when. I still owe people. I'm backlogged right now. I still owe people. So there you go. Ray says it's rigged. Is this
expected in 6 to 8 years?
Well, listen.
That's
So listen.
was.
If I took here's who should be pissed off. Ready for this? James 7171, first time chatter. Good to see you. Here's what's interesting. If I didn't fuck up, Ray would have been 27. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. 18 would have stayed the same. So there you go. It would have only been a big deal if it was higher than 26. So it did not matter. But
You're
just
fired.
for shits and giggles, if you want to go 2 back, because I put 2 extra in, number 16 would have been Chris Lee. So Chris Lee, you just got screwed. I think everybody will agree that that's probably okay. That's probably okay. We don't mind. We don't mind that at all. All right, so the spinner's done. Dave's not here. You know your
Dave's not here.
You know your season 3 rivals now that you'll be playing in week 15, and I will recap them very quickly before we go off the air here in a few minutes. Alabama at Auburn, Ohio State at Penn State, Kansas at Iowa, Mizzou at Nebraska, UNLV at Virginia Tech, Tennessee at LSU, Florida at Syracuse, and the Catholics at the Convicts to wrap up the rivalries. Week 1 matchup starting next Tuesday. And like I said, the broadcast schedule, I'll go over it with Ray after this show, and we'll post that late tonight or tomorrow. Auburn at Penn State, Ohio State at Notre Dame, Mizzou at UNLV, Miami at Iowa, Florida at Tennessee, Alabama at Kansas, LSU at Nebraska, and Syracuse at Virginia Tech. There you go, folks. That's it. That's a wrap. That is your Season 3 Week 1 matchups, rivalries, and playbooks special edition show. The next time I will be on the air will be at 7 p.m. next Tuesday for the first show, which I still don't have a name for, by the way. If you have an idea for a name for the show, I could go AACL Live. You know, I've never done a show called Live before. Hey-yo. I don't know what else to call it. I just don't know what to call it. I could just call it Access Live and do it myself. Say, fuck it. Yogi. Yogi just cashed in 7,000 points, Zach. Is the game going to glitch when we play Auburn again?
On it already, Dave.
Well, Crazy Canuck, if it does, you're playing at home, so it'll probably be in your favor, so don't worry about it. AACL. Ooh, AAC. Yeah, except it looks like AAC Live, the American Athletic Conference. Fuck everyone who says fuck Ohio State. Attaboy. What else we got here before we mount?
Motherfucker, since I participated in the prediction, I can't choose the outcome.
Yeah, well, everybody should have chosen no, because if you chose yes, you're dumb.
It was no.
You literally threw away points. You literally threw away
It was
points.
no, Dave.
No?
No, there's no.
Oh, there was 2 no's?
It was a yes, and then yes, pick this and win coins.
The American Athletic Conference Live. Welcome. Dave's World. Oh, James, that's not terrible, bro. That's not Access. I mean, Access Live has a nice flow to it. I feel like I've heard that before somewhere. AACL Live. It's got to be something to do with it's got to be something with the league. So if you have an idea, put it in the pub or DM it to me. We'll figure it out. If I don't get any good feedback, it's just probably going to be AACL Live is probably what it's going to be. So, because it will be live, like everything we do. I don't do pre-recorded shit. I never have, and I never will. I just don't roll like that. Last couple comments before we sign off. Crazy Canuck said, why is Ohio State? I don't know, bro. I wish I knew. I don't know, but apparently they're getting a lot of hate. At Hot Butcher, choose the outcome for the prediction. You trying to make him lose points so he can pay the other people? What will Dave fuck up live?
I don't know if he voted.
Hey, how about over under live? How about that? Will the show really only go an hour? I don't know. Tune in and find out. AACL tonight. Ooh. Oh, and it's always going to be on Tuesdays. Maybe we could put Tuesdays in there somehow.
AACL on Taco Tuesdays. I don't know.
Taco Tuesday live? That doesn't say anything about college football. Oh, fuck. I don't know. But whatever it is, I got to figure it out. Oh, look at Michaela. AACL tonight.
Nice.
2 spelled TUE like Tuesday. That's not terrible. Michaela, that is not fucking terrible. That is what...
horrible. It's brutal. It's disgusting.
One of the ratings that Lisa and I give, like if we go to a restaurant or do whatever and it wasn't that great, we look at each other. What was that? We say, how would you rate it? And if one of us says NT, it means not terrible. Like, it wasn't terrible. I would never fucking go back, but it wasn't terrible. AACL, eat shit, Chad Rowland, fuck Eagle, fuck Frank, and what do we say for Wink? Suck it, Wink. There you go. That's a very long show name, though. I don't know, Eagle. All right, I'm trying to go for 2 more minutes. Hey, that's what she said. So we can have a 45-minute show here. Could do AACL and then under the L, it's live. Maybe. Oh, that may not. Hey, that could work, Ray. That's not bad. And then the logo, right? Because that would look like a backwards L, and then put the logo in that space in that right angle area. AACL all access. Well, Pope, I'm not giving you all the access. Hey yo. Look what I figured it out. Oh, this ought to be stunning. Can somebody give me a fucking drum roll, or is he referring to the top fucking thing he said?
No, he figured out the prediction thing for me.
Oh, gotcha. I should have said yes. You're not fucking firing me. I'm not fucking leaving.
Thank you, Eagle.
I'm not fucking leaving. All right.
You're fired.
The first guest of the show, the ref that flipped off Penn State. Dude, Ray, that's still some of the best shit fucking ever, man. We need to find a meme for that, or a GIF for that. A GIF would be even better. Holy fuck, that would be awesome. All right, folks, that's going to be a wrap. We're at 10:14. As soon as it hits 10:15, I'm signing off. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the party people in the chat. Crazy Canuck sneaking in one last comment saying, fuck that guy. I have no idea who he's talking about. Oh, you're talking about the ref. Okay. This has been the AACL Season 3, Week 1, matchups, rivalries. Eagles here. Oh, and Zach is here. Freddie's not here. Where's Freddie? Freddie can't sign us off. Yeah, I got it, Nate. Nate, I'm on it. Where's Freddie? Freddie's not even in the chat. He didn't even tune in tonight. What the fuck, Freddie? All right, fuck it. All right, well, who wants to sing? Anybody want to jump in and sing real quick?
No.
All right, I'll do it. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. And here we go. Ready? Turn out the motherfucking lights. The motherfucking party's over, bitch. Late.